Okay, everybody, just a brief reminder that this is your channel for other vinyl reviews, meaning Americana blues and roots music, and most likely some artists you have not heard of. So, um, yeah, and this is the second one we're doing, and the first one I would say was successful, although a little bit of sound problems on it. But today we're going to talk about the Simo Trio Songs from the House of Greece. This album I wanted to talk about because it's a top-notch album. It covers a little bit of everything on it. There's blues fusion. There's Missy's Strut, which is kind of a funk tune, and on the backside, you've got How Can a Poor Man Stand Such Times in Life, which is kind of a soulful country tune on it. And the thing I do like about this guy is his slide playing, his guitar playing overall, but the slide playing is fantastic. This is an electric slide kind of guy here. And I just, the quality of it is just it's top notch. And this first song here, Mortgage on My Soul, is just fantastic. It got a fair amount of airplay. I heard it on some local rock channels that cover other types of music too. And on the B.B. King Bluesville channel on Sirius XM, they played this quite regularly in that. So I'm going to give you a taste of that one here to start with. There is a slight delay on the Sonos speaker system here from when the needle goes down to when it starts playing. And I have been having connection problems today, so we will see what happens. Okay, that is the Mortgage on My Soul tune. He does do some singing in this tune eventually. All the songs on this album are probably in the 5-minute long range, so they are quite lengthy. I'm not going to play the whole tune for you, obviously, and I hopefully don't get dinged. This is his own record label too, I believe, so I probably will not get copyright dinged on that. So, but his slide work in that tune in itself, and actually kind of like the first two tunes on here, to me, like Mortgage on My Soul, you could insert into Jeff Beck's Blow by Blow album, which is one of the the great rock fusion, jazz fusion albums of all time. You could debate of which, but I think you could stick that song right in there and it would fit in perfectly on that album. That's how good a tune that is. And let's see. I don't know if Afro Blue. Let's kind of go down to Afro Blue and see what we got going on. Okay, so Afro Blue is, and what did it say on one of his bios that J.D. Simo creates raw, original, real music, and he does fusions of like that tune's a little more jazzy, and Mortgage on My Soul to me is kind of blues infused in that. So. But this one's kind of jazzy, and this is a trio with a stand-up bass in it, so it does have that kind of, jazzy sound from a stand-up bass in it throughout the album too. So it's a great tune also, and that I think he does an excellent job of doing all these tunes and in somewhat different genres. Some people might have a problem with that it doesn't have the same feel through the whole album, but I kind of like it, And I'll play you a little bit of Missy's Strut, which is kind of this, it's got a little bit of a funk beat to it and stuff, and I really like that. Afro Blues has no singing on it, and if I recall, this last one doesn't either, Missy's Strut. Nice bass line. That is the beginning of Missy's Strut, which, like I say, has a little bit of a funky beat to it and stuff. Great bass line going into that and throughout the song and all that. On the backside, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Is just interesting because it is a fairly countrified blues tune. And we're going to flip this baby over and play a little bit of that for you. There you go. J.D. Simo's country blues tune there, struggling about, paying bills and all that great stuff like the blues is usually about. So, yeah, I really like that song. It goes on for like 5 minutes or more. In that, he doesn't give the times on here or on the album cover there and stuff. But, yeah, it's a good song. Again, it's got some nice slide work in there, and he goes from, a jazz slide work and a blues slide work into a country blues slide work that has a definite twang to it there. The guy's talented. So, Higher Plane Part 1 and 2, they sort of fuse together a little bit. There's sort of a little bit of break on it. I'm not going to go and play a part of both of those. I will play part of the Part 2, which I was reading some comments on some of his, and somebody I think was saying that this kind of sounded like Quicksilver Messenger Service or somebody else from way back, but it's sort of a garage psychedelic rock thing a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to just come in the middle of this. I'm not going to try and find it because there's not much of a break in the record. Definite psychedelic rock of the late 60s vibe to it there on that one, and I like it. It's a good song. I would want to recommend, let's see, the drummer on here, Adam Abrashoff, who seems to be quite talented, and I'm assuming this guy, the stand-up bass, Todd Bolden here. I enjoy that. I would like to start taking lessons on stand-up bass myself, quite honestly. But as you kind of heard a little bit there, and you hear it in "Mortgage in My Soul," to me the slide work he does, it sounds like whale calls. And you could play whale calls at his concert, and it would probably blend right in with everything. So. That is kind of close to about it for today on that one. And I give him, it's a good album. Good album. So, great album, actually. Yeah. So, and what we're going to do this time around, the next up review can be one of these two albums. This is the new Buddy Guy one here, Ain't Done with the Blues, and this one here, I'm holding the most unobtainium Bob Seger album that there is. And meaning this one is the rarest of his. And I'm betting a lot of people don't know what this is, but I'm going to leave it at that. And, like, comment, subscribe, and all that other BS, so do, please. I don't push that stuff a whole lot, Anyways, wait for the next one to come up, and you guys tell me what is the next album we will look at. So, later.